Good morning, students. Today we are going to study the parts of speech, adverb. All of you take your English grammar textbook for the class. Students, this is the previous day homework. Check out the answers and write it correctly. Page number 10, adverb. An adverb is a word which usually qualifies a verb and adverb or another adverb. Here is the example. The boy shouted loudly. Here the adverb loudly qualifies the noun shouted. Here is the adverb is loudly and verb is shouted. We already know that adverb is a word which usually qualifies a verb and adverb or another adverb. Here the boy shouted loudly. The loudly is the adverb and which qualifies the shouted. Okay, these grapes are very sour. Here the adverb is very qualifies the adjective sour. And they behave really badly. Here is the adverb is really and it qualifies the adverb badly. An adverb tells how, when and where some happens. Example quickly, now and etc. And look at the next page. Page number 11. There can be 9 kinds of adverb. Adverb can be classified into 9. Adverb of time. It denoted the time. Ago, before, early, late, soon, now, then, daily, already, yesterday, never, etc. Next one is adverb of a place. It denoted the place. Here, there, in, out, above, below, inside, outside, far, near, backward, forward, etc. Next one is adverb of degree. Very, much, to, quite, almost, little, a little, half, partially, wholly, rather, somewhat, etc. Next word is adverb of number or frequency. Once, twice, thrice, against, always, never, seldom, sometimes, frequently, firstly, secondly, etc. Next one, adverb of denial or affirmation. Surely, certainly, yes, no, not, by, all, means, not at all, etc. Adverb of manner. Thus, so, well, ill, hard, fast, slowly, sincerely, certainly, etc. That one. Adverb of reason. Therefore, hence, consequently, etc. Interrogative adverbs. When, what, where, why, how long, how much, how many, how far, how often, etc. Next, relative adverb. Where, why, and when. You have to read this box. You can understand it. It's very easy. Next one is a exercise. Fill in the blanks with the suitable adverb. You have to done this exercise. I am dash satisfied. Here I wrote the answers. You have to copy it. Okay, I am quite satisfied. She was half serious. The child was crying very bitterly. She lived happily. They danced joyfully. She was often late. He never told a lie. He always cheerful. He always spoke to the truth. He did we did our work patiently. I hurried, wrote my answer. He serves his master sincerely. The old man is almost dying. The old man is almost dying. I have completely forgotten it. He has suddenly changed his program. You have to copy this one. Page number 12. Prepositions. Preposition is a word or group of words used before a noun pronoun or a noun phrase to show direction, time, place, location, and spatial relationships or to introduce an object. Some examples of prepositions are word like in, at, on, of, and to. And this is a small box. This can help you to understand what is preposition. First one, preposition type, example sentences. Preposition on, type, it denoted time. So example is my vacation begins on Thursday. On Thursday, it's a time to denote the time. Next one, preposition on to, type direction. The cat jumped onto my top. It's a direction. Onto my top. Outside, it's a location. And he was outside the house when the fire began. Then we can put preposition into three groups. First one, simple preposition. Second one, compound prepositions. Third one, phrase prepositions. Simple preposition: at, by, for, from, in, of, on, out, through, till, up, with, etc. Then compound preposition formed a prefix plus prepositions: above, about, across, along, among, around, before, behind, below, beside, between, beyond, inside, into, outside, within, without, etc. Next one, phrase prepositions: instead of, away from, in favor of, in addition to, in case of, in spite of, according to, on account of, by dint of, in order to, in course of, for the sake of, along with, in place of, on behalf of, in comparison with. Some of the most used prepositions are preposition of time, then preposition of place or a position, preposition of moment. Preposition of time: at, on, in, until, since, for, before, often, during. These all are denoted the time. Next one, preposition of place or a position: at, on, in, under, behind, opposite, between, near, in front of. Preposition of movement: up, down, over, through, along, across, into, off, out of, into. And these are the preposition of movement. And conjunctions. Conjunction is a word that joins two words, phrase, clauses, or a sentence. There can be two main kinds of conjunctions: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunction join words, clauses, phrases, or a sentence of equal rank as noun with a noun. Mohan as well as Sohan is my friend. Mohan and Sohan is here is the nouns. So these two nouns connected with the coordinating conjunctions. Verb with verb. We worked and we played together. Worked and played together. This can also be connected with the coordinating conjunctions. The next one's adverb with adverb. He is sad but hopeful. Adverb with the adverbs. Adjective with the adjectives. He is sad but hopeful. Adverb with the adverb. He spoke loudly and angrily. Phrase with the phrase. She is happy with you but angry with me. Sentence with a sentence. He worked hard yet he failed. The chief coordinating conjunctions are and, but, for, or, nor, also, either, or, neither, nor. Subordination conjunction is joined a subordinating clauses to its principal clauses. Tell me where he lives. I don't think if he would pass. I know why he has come here. I was away when Misha came here. He is the boy who beat my brother. Chief subordinating conjunctions are after, because, if, that, thought, although, till, before, unless, as, when, where, while. You have already learned the uses of some of these conjunctions in your previous class. These are the two exercise from the page number 14. You have to copy this one. This is the last one, interjection. Interjection is a word which expresses some sudden feeling or emotion. In fact, an interjection is a mere sound. It stands alone and it stands alone and is not connected with the other parts of sentence. It is thrown into the sentence to express some sudden feeling, as alas, she could not pass the exam. Hurrah, we have won. Wow, you look terrific. Ah, this dish is very delicious. My son, oh, what have you done? Some interjunction of common uses are social greeting like bon voyage, bless you, bye bye, cheer, etc. And emotional outbursts of Allah, alas, ah, bravo, damn, gee, goodness, etc. Animal sounds bow bow, meow, quack quack, etc. Students, today is your homework from the page 12. Fill in the blanks with the suitable prepositions. In the next class, we will discuss about this homework. Thank you, children.